What's going on, guys? Jamie Makin. I am the husband, and today our video is part of Teresa's Quick Change Challenge.
Teresa is also known as Teresa B DIY. And we are co-hosting along with Dave from Dave's Wreath and Things.
It's a good thing she pays attention, huh? So today we have 4 projects. That's right, 4. And our first project is coming right at you, and we'll talk a little bit more about the challenge and everything we're doing as we get going. So let's get into it.
So I made a fluffy purple wreath with that deco mesh from Dollar Tree, and we used... There's no we. I used Nadia's method from DIY with Nadia. It's a really simple, really pretty process. And then I pulled out a couple of these simple shapes, and I decided to make a giant mess.
Like you always make a mess, so I had to get something to contain her.
But if you didn't know, we can actually stain with water wipes and our paste, so it kind of come out looking like a weathered old board.
Yeah, kind of looks aged. Came out really cool. And then a little wax on top of it just to keep everything from sticking.
With my super speed.
Super speed waxing. Oh, jeez. And then this is, what is this one?
Witchy phrases.
Witchy phrases.
There was a lot of really funny ones in there.
And then putting it right into the frame to figure out where it's going to fit the best. Oh, and then Jamie has to take pictures.
Yeah,
everything
you need
we
pictures
do.
for Instagram. Pictures or it didn't happen.
50,000 pictures of every project. But just sending it in there so you can see where everything lays out.
Yeah, because with the bows and ruffles and stuff, sometimes things get covered. Yeah.
Oh, and then this is me, because this is only one color, and it's very simple, we decided I can do the chalking.
And I lined it up. But, so that came out really cool, but it needed a little something else. So I pulled out one of my tricks.
One of your tricks?
And one of husband's favorite colors. You'll see in a second.
Yep. My lime green. Usually doesn't go with anything, but Halloween's my jam.
Yeah, it's a good Halloween color. All of your color choices are fabulous for Halloween. They're quite scary.
If that's not a backhanded compliment, I don't know what is. Oh, it's too funny. But it came out good. Little offset right there.
Yeah, it gives it a bit of a shadow. And then glitter.
Oh, it gets everywhere.
Oh, it really did. I ended up, like, I made a hell of a mess. I really did.
Yep. And you dump it out.
Okay, so... Like, heads up, guys, if you get the little glitter bottles from Dollar Tree, which is where that purple one came from, it pours out. It doesn't sprinkle out.
This little pen does such a nice job of keeping it nice and neat and contained.
Yeah.
And then the glitter just goes everywhere.
I didn't think it through.
You had that on your face for the rest of the day,
Sure
too.
did.
Oh.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, and the little paintbrush to help clean it up. That worked pretty good, though.
It did. It was just... a little tedious. I got these shiny little styrofoam balls from Target like 2 years ago in their little dollar spot section, but I thought they looked like cute bubbles. It's a bubbling, boiling cauldron, and it looks really cute.
All right, now for the quick change.
Yeah. We're using the back side of the same board that we just made, and I'm actually also twisting the wreath sideways. So,
Portrait landscape.
yes. But it was way too white for my liking, so I actually pulled out the antique or the dark wax from Kills and kind of dry brushed it all over the place and rubbed it in, and
Kind of gave it that aged fall weathered look.
and then I had to pull out the wheat.
White on white. This one actually is very cool. All the different colors for the leaves and everything came out really good. Mm-hmm. You're labeling the background, which evidently I forgot to cut out. Sorry.
Well, since it's there.
It's a great way to know which backers go with which transfer.
Yeah, it makes it a whole lot easier to put everything back after you've washed it.
Absolutely.
And then, to get the authentic, real-life wheat feel,
Whoa.
we had to have a little camel, daffodil, bark, and papaya in that order from left to right. And then my favorite tool, my finger.
I love that you know the names of the paste like by heart.
Sure do.
A little finger painting, get everything kind of smeared together.
Yeah. It gives it kind of the natural look.
Yeah. Looks like a
I mean, that's what wheat looks like in real life. Like, exactly like that.
Perfectly exactly like that.
Yeah. And
Pumpkins have little rotten spots?
They do. Well, and it's usually on the bottom. And then I put a little bit of green through because they don't always totally...
so it's rotten and ripe?
Yes. All right, I didn't think that through.
Yep, that's okay. We won't point that out right on camera for everybody. Don't worry.
Whatever, man.
Oh, and this is our custom color that we made.
Yes, it is.
Very cool, like a bronzy, sparkly color. Comes out really cool.
It's shimmer, shadow, and shimmer copper mixed together about 50-50. And it's so pretty. But I went a little heavy on the color on the background, so it kind of blended in. So I actually just went back in with my white chalk marker and hand put a white shadow where we actually like moved the transfer on the other side. I just did it by hand on this side.
Came out good. Made everything stand off a little bit more.
It's so pretty. And I love that we used the same wreath because I'll tell you, that thing took a little while to put together. So we wanted to talk real quick about the Quick Change Challenge. We are all making something that was quick to change between seasons or holidays. And it is hosted by Teresa. Teresa is fabulous. She makes farmhouse, shabby chic, country cottage decor, all of the things. So you definitely need to check her out. And Dave makes better wreaths than we do. So you definitely need to watch him as well. So check out the playlist. Everybody is making something really cool. So let's get back to it. This is I like Christmas. I love Christmas.
You're whole cubed.
Yes.
I still love that.
Get it? Ho, ho, ho.
You're such a tool.
Well, okay, so since it is clearly the Christmas side, I wanted to go just traditional black, nope.
Red and green?
Red and green, that's the one. I don't know where your black came from, but...
Red and black are very close.
They are.
Kind of greening it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of got a little grass green instead of pine green.
Yeah. So needed to add more of the pine color to it. And then waxing like we always do.
Super fast waxing. And we got to get our hose on there.
Line it up just
Right. Make sure it's perfectly in the center.
And then of course we're doing the finger tap of thinking. See, that was where I was thinking, I don't quite love the green. It was too flat. So I went around and did a little bit of the waxing to this one too.
Kind of aged it a little bit.
Well, it didn't even necessarily age it. It kind of just gave it like a depth that it needed because the greens just kind of flattened out, which I didn't expect.
No, you would think green would pop right off, but...
Yeah.
See? Learn something new.
Look how cute! Okay. It needed a pattern, because it's kind of my jam. I love patterns around or under things. So I actually used... I love this old tree pattern that I got, like, last year or the year before. Yeah. And we're kind of doing the finger painting again with shimmer spruce and shimmer silver, because I wanted it subtle, but I wanted to
just get a little silver in the...
Yeah. I wanted it shiny, but I wanted it subtle, so I went with the same colors. You know what's funny is I've already seen this project. I did this project. I'm the one in charge of it, and I'm watching the video, and I'm like, I love it!
And what Christmas thing would be complete without a gnome?
Yeah.
Gotta have a gnome.
So I totally was on the struggle bus with putting the wire through this guy. I tried to put it through his body and it just would not go. So I put it through the hat and then I cheated and lifted his beard up.
So I cut out a lot of the struggle bus too. That way everybody didn't have to watch you mess with it.
But this is the easiest way, and I realized that the sign just sits in the grapevine wreath too.
Both of these worked out really well where they just kind of held themselves right into the wreath, so it was really simple to change them out.
It was totally intentional.
That's right.
Well
planned
thought
out.
through.
Like everything else we do, super planned out. But the gnome's kind of cool. Sits right on the side, and I love that the hats kind of match.
Yeah. And just a couple of bows. Remove the bows, and
You're good to go.
And you can change it out to the next project.
And the next project being...
Winter!
Let it snow, let it snow. We can't say that too soon. We're upstate New York, and it's about to be October. It could snow.
Yes, shh. So, I have lots of Christmas patterned transfers, but I really wanted to, like, hand make a snowflake pattern. Because, you know, I wanted a billion different colors and different styles and all the different things. So we just used paste again on the board to stain and get this pretty blue color, which is very wintry. I actually put a little teal in there. You're shocked, I'm sure. But it helps a lot to just give it a little dimension.
It's very cool with the different patterns, different layout. You get a nice background with all sorts of different colors and shapes. And you went a little nuts with this little 15
I did
times.
because he's shiny. I used the shimmer silver and it was the sparkle because you know what? I did the glitter earlier and I was not going to do glitter again. That's the whole reason.
But quick little sign fits perfectly back in there as soon as you find that spot again.
Yeah, it's got to go in the right spot. So I would probably suggest adding a little like washi tape or nail polish or something to the back so you know where to put the bottom
where
in.
each spot is.
Yeah. And I went really, really easy with the florals on these, on both sides. I literally just took a pick that was already together and bent them and wired them together. It's the easiest way to do it, so you don't actually have to be like a florist or nothing. Because florist I am not. And FYI, just a pro tip for you. These particular ones I got from Hobby Lobby, they have a flocked side and a non-flocked side. And I almost panicked when I got home and I pulled them out of the bag to show the husband. And I showed him one side that was flocked and one side that wasn't. I go, oh no! I thought I had to go back.
What the flock's a flock?
The flock is the white, is the snow.
Oh, okay. That's not what a flock is. Oh, too many jokes there that shouldn't be aired. Anyway.
Okay. So with this one, I just did it a little bit different because I couldn't really find anything that I liked in the middle. I didn't really want to put a bow in.
The ribbon just kind of dressed it up a little bit.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of fun to kind of have it weaved through. And it looked really pretty. So that's it. Oh, they're so cute.
Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while, guys. If you made it this far, you've seen all 4 of our projects. Tell us which one is your favorite. And give us a thumbs up. And come back, hang out with us. Be sure to check out the playlist and stuff. I'm sure there's going to be some really cool stuff. In fact, I know there's some really cool stuff on that playlist. So
yeah,
go check them out and see what they made.
We'd love it if you'd subscribe too, because we make really cool stuff all the time and like to show it off. So
Awesome. Thanks, guys.